This is a day in the life of an entrepreneur, but also a day in the life of a salesman. This is Nigel, who's our sales director for Rossi Ice Cream, the ice cream company that we own. And today we're on a quest to get new customers and go and see our existing customers to see if we can get them to spend more money with us. And I've got a feeling I'm going to get disappointed by some of the stuff we see, but we're going to try and grow this business, and we're going to bring the cameras with us. Right, this is Marius who's doing our deliveries today. He's loaded up. Part of the big problem is here, have a look. We're sending Marius all day out just to deliver that tiny bit of ice cream, so that's not good. Nigel's our sales director, so we're going to go and see him delivering stuff to customers, see if we can pick up anything that could improve our processes. Certainly filling this van up with stock would be a better idea. See, another thing I've noticed, like our vans are not clean enough. Things like that really get me down. I like our jokes. What did the newspaper say to the ice cream? What's the scoop? The scoop is we're going to go and get some more customers. We're going to follow you, all right? I really wanted to make this video today because I want to show business owners that how difficult business can be. Like, on the face of it, we're going out with our 100-year-old ice cream business today. This is something I should have done a year and 4 months ago when I bought it. I wanted to go out on deliveries and just see every part of this business, how it operates. So, you know, we're driving out a 30 grand van there, maybe 35 grand piece of equipment. We're going to deliver to 5 customers today. I just saw the van, it's practically empty. So we're putting a salary, a van, an infrastructure out, and I just don't see how that's making any money. And so it's really important that businesses focus on getting and keeping customers and crucially increasing average order value or average customer value. You know, we're all focused on get more turnover, but actually it's about getting more from existing customers, which we have proved time and time again. So we're going to go and watch how we deliver to a customer. I want to actually see how they do it. Do they, as drivers, say this is other things that we do? How often are our salespeople going out and seeing customers? And that's why Nigel's in the van, in that Rossi van. He's sitting next to Marius. They'll be having conversations because I think it's really important that operations and sales know each other inside and out. So that's what we're doing. And I just got the feeling that we're going to see so many missed opportunities today, and I think it's a good sign that senior leadership, top leadership in business should go right down on the floor and see how your business is running as often as you can. That's what we're doing today. So Marius, is that it? So that's all we're taking to these?
That's what they want.
Things like this. It drives me insane.
We have to go to the 5th floor.
Yeah. And we're going to the 5th floor. This is the only Holiday Inn we do. So Marius, you have to... This is what you have to do. It's mad, isn't it? So do you have some real nightmare places to deliver to?
There is a few bad ones when you can't park and you have to take the deliveries up the stairs and they don't have a lift, or you have to park very far and you have to walk there.
Hey guys, we're from Rossi. We're just watching our deliveries today.
First time I see that.
Sorry?
I said first time I see this. It's a confirm of the delivery.
Perfect.
Thank you, Chef. We just need that digital. Do they often question that, Marius?
He's the first one that asked me about this.
Yeah. It's like we need to be paperless, don't we? We need to bring that up at our operations. All this. Because if you lose that piece of paper, we've also lost the record, haven't we?
Not really, you still have on a computer.
Not his signature. Today, what's he going to do? He's going to be delivering probably £300 worth of stock, if that. 400 maybe. And then we've got Roger out on a van as well. Like,
he's doing all local, isn't he, Roger? He's all round Southend. Yes,
I think, why can't one person do that?
So,
seeing a whole van go out practically empty, I'm not going to forget that now. So as you see, we've got vans going out practically empty. So we're taking out samples of Rossi sweets to a couple of our customers that buy from us, and Rossi coffee. We do these big catering packs of our coffee that we make, and so we're going to give some free samples out and hopefully get those out as well to increase those average order values. I've just spied there's a Carpigiani whipping machine there. Are these guys customers of ours?
Shall we go and find out?
Yeah. Let's get them a brochure. Should we get it? So we make the slush as well. Can I get you a brochure? They're warm. They said they used to buy Rossi when we had a warehouse down the road, but let's try and get them back. This is good, isn't it? I love it. There's just a sample. We make them in big 1 kilogram bags. We make all the slush as well in Southend. But we deliver it to you every day. But we'd also, because you're Southend based, we'd give you all the flags and everything to help drive your sales, A-boards, and the slush you'll love. I bet we're cheaper if you...
Is this like freshly roasted coffee?
Yeah. Walking up and down the high street, I saw a whippy ice cream machine. This is Southend and it's not Rossi, so by going in there, giving a brochure, giving some samples, it could be good. What we'll do is we'll be so kind to them. I think we'll just go in and give them a bottle of slush for free.
Yeah.
You know, then, because they've got slush, they've got coffee, they've got ice cream.
Yeah.
They're literally, we're delivering here every single day and they're not our customer. It's really frustrating. And they used to be.
Yeah.
That's what's really bad. This is one of our favourite customers. This is Oldham's. It's an institution here in Southend-on-Sea. This fish and chip shop has been here decades, since 1967, as it says on the sign. They're a Rossi customer. They do lots of Rossi ice cream. So I want to say thank you to him for all of his custom. But also he's been in the news recently about the spike in his energy prices and how difficult he's finding it to run that business. So I'm looking forward to talking to him about what he's doing to get through this energy crisis that lots of small businesses are facing. Let's go and meet Oldham's. Hello,
Nigel.
I'm James.
James, Nigel.
Nice to meet you. James is the owner.
Yes, okay, James.
Hello.
You've taken on quite a bit. You're a busy guy.
Yeah, I am a busy guy. Do you find it a responsibility having a generational
well,
family business?
I'm the last one. Cousin is coming out of the trade. My uncle passed, but Dad's obviously retired. So this is the only shop left. At one point, we had 4 or 5 shops in the town.
Would you want to ever open more shops?
No, not in this climate, not in this day and age. When they were doing that, that was 80s. And there was money around. The VAT level was low. The first lot
So
of that,
when that was down at 5 and 12.5%,
they were making good money.
but when did you notice when they put it back up to 20% that really
massive,
started to hurt
massive.
you?
During the pandemic where we had zero, which I think needs to happen again now to get over this energy crisis.
Are you struggling now?
It's harder. We're lucky that we've got a lot of loyal customers.
What does it cost you to turn the lights on and gas and light this per day if you're busy
I'm not sure of the figure, but it's certainly doubled
compared to 12
months ago. And it was hard enough going through the 2 years we had of the pandemic, as you'll know. We've swallowed it. We haven't put the prices, they haven't gone ridiculous. We haven't passed it on. We passed it on a little bit about 8 months ago, where the price went up a small amount.
Yeah.
But you go some places, some restaurants, and you see some prices now, and you think, that's not right.
And do your customers complain about prices?
No, quite a few customers said it was expected. And it's
So if you put
outside.
it up a pound,
That's what I put it up by.
do you worry when you do that?
I sleepless nights.
Yeah.
Yeah. The main thing is, if I've got somebody who comes in every Friday night, if they say, well, it's become unaffordable, I'm only going to go in once a month,
Yeah.
that's 3 visits I've lost. And that's how my mind works. But as it turns out, it seems we've lost no one. It's still affordable. It's still £9.50 for regular cod and chips, whereas you look at some places, it's gone to £12. And I think when you add that up, for 4 people...
But out of that 9.50, 20% straight to the VAT man,
Yes,
haven't you?
yeah.
You
And
know,
I
what you
don't
get.
do Deliveroo, Just Eat, or any of those, because they want 30%.
And that window there, why do you have that, like just for passing by?
For Rossi ice cream.
Do you?
Yeah.
And what, are you doing it on Scoop?
No. I stopped Scoops. When we weren't allowed to touch stuff during the pandemic and we had to hand stuff over, we put everything in tubs with a lid. So how have you found the last couple of years anyway?
Well, I'm a strange individual. I just see that there's an opportunity in everything, so I just push myself. I'm a workaholic, you know, maybe that's not the right way to be, but that's who I am.
How old are you now?
37.
Right, okay.
I don't know if it's right, you know, everyone said, oh, you'll slow down when you have children. I haven't. And I was at dinner with someone that's 63, you know, he's building an industrial park, you know, he's going like he's nothing, it's just your DNA, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your first generation granddad, like they're workaholic thing first. But it's not right. I don't think, you know, you reflect back and go, do you want to get to the end of days and say all you've done is work, you know?
No, you want to see your kids grow up.
Yeah.
You know, you want to see them, which again, because this is evenings and weekends, it's
Yeah,
that can suffer.
Yeah, you are everyone else's leisure, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly right.
You're lovely, mate.
Okay,
I think
it's
you're
nice to see you,
fantastic.
Tony.
I'm really.
Well, it's good to meet
It
you.
was really lovely to come out. Did you put butter in your rolls?
Yes.
Real butter?
Yes.
Mate.
And they're delivered fresh every morning.
Yeah, I love you.
No, it's proper. It's old school fish and chips. We haven't reduced portion sizes.
Yeah.
We've kept prices reasonable.
And proper butter.
Proper butter.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Because these garden centres that up and down the United Kingdom now, they're leisure destinations, aren't they? And then, you know, they've sort of become retail second. And you're seeing garden centres putting crazy golf courses in, carousels. And this place here, I just saw they're doing a festive Christmas market. But what I wanted to do was, I'd like us to get more Rossi branding on the way out to plant in people's mind when they come here that, you know, they get you know, a Rossi.
Yeah.
So there's a freezer in the restaurant, there's a freezer on the way out, so that and this is Southend land, you know, we want the brand to be really prominent, well, across the country, but I think when we go in there, you'll see this has been a real success story. And we were trying to get in here, even before Nige worked for us, and we kept on knocking on our door saying, hello, we're still there. And then in the end, they just came to us, didn't they?
Yeah,
and
well,
said,
I think basically what happened was we got into another garden centre,
Yeah.
we showed the success and we did a video on that, and then we got a phone call saying, we've seen you on social media, you know, if you can't beat them, let's join them.
What I love about this is we've branded all these Napolis in-house, because we do our own printing, with our own tubs, brilliant waffle. That just looks lovely, and hopefully driving those Rossi sales, helping them sell more, letting people know that it's here. Yeah, it's brilliant. And then these are Rossi branded sweet. We're doing all the...
They might even be good for Christmas.
Yeah, big for Halloween. Really good for Halloween.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, don't forget, we've got those Halloween nappies as well.
Yes.
Yeah, we definitely want them.
So do you want to have those?
Oh, yeah, we'll take those to stuff.
Yeah, and then you can try that coffee and give us some feedback. So just giving some samples out, because we want to, you know, increase order values. You know, not just rely on ice cream. You know, the winter's coming, so if we can get our coffee sales up. We're also a distributor now for Mondelez, which is the company that owns Cadbury's. So just telling them that we're going to be developing Cadbury-based ice cream products as well, like a crunchy flavour ice cream, a Oreo flavour ice cream. So yeah, we're just letting our customers know that we're constantly innovating the product and going out and seeing them is the best way of doing that. And it's a real success story here, because you know these are turning into quite big customers of ours, and I want to be able to promote them, and they want to promote us, and we're telling them about all the great things we're doing to continually innovate the product. Let's have something to eat. There's two things I want to do here. Nige and I are constantly talking about our Rossi sales meetings, convenience stores. Unbelievable how many convenience stores are in the United Kingdom. And we notice a spike on those hot days. You know, we do supply the big supermarkets as well, but these guys, they do really well on rainy days, snowy days, hot days. People flock to them rather than doing their big shops. So it's really important we're in as many as possible. There's a co-op down here as well. We're not in that chain of co-ops, we're in another chain of co-ops. So all this work, and we speak to them all the time, and it's like such a slow turning movement. And I think it's really important to actually do this, where we go in and see if we can get people. I don't think we supply this one, but we're going to go into Londis. No Rossi. Yeah, so we are in here, and we've got a presence in here, but I'd like to see us have more. But Nige can get to know more and see if we can increase the average order value. Should we go and get them some sweet pots?
Yeah, could be.
These some little gifts for you, mate. We're making sweets now. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be here, but what I think is important, that we just got to go and see our customers more, because I think the more they see reps like Nigel, the more chance we've got of increasing orders. You know, if you've got the guy from Wolves coming in all the time saying, oh, we're doing this, we're doing that, it's that relationship, people are going to order more from you, and when you're in, you can do the planograms in the shop, because it's really important that our products look good in the shop, you know. You see how much ice cream this guy's doing? He's got loads of different ice cream as a testament to how much ice cream Brits buy. So when saw a customer there buy from us, but definitely could do more, couldn't they?
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
We've only got, Rossi, 220 active customers, I think.
Yeah.
Got to be going and seeing people every week, because that is, you know, we could be definitely selling more to him. He had like 3 of our line. He had loads of ice cream there, didn't he?
And the thing is as well, I mean, that, you know, just by going and seeing him and finding what he's
putting it in front of mind again.
Yeah.
Now this is one of the co-ops, one of the biggest co-op groups in the UK. Now what's interesting about co-op is they're like sub-franchises. There's probably 50 different co-op chains, and they all have like 50 stores each. This is the biggest one. We're desperately trying to supply them, but I like to go in and show, you know, and educate our team on quite complicated working co-op out. They'll have a load of ice cream, so let's have a look. It's very frustrating. This is like 3 minutes from our factory. It's on our doorstep, and no Rossi. Haagen-Dazs, Ben & Jerry's,
They've also got these other
co-op owned. 80% of supermarket sales ice cream is vanilla. It's what people buy most of. Want us to be in there, it gets on my nerves. They're all on our doorstep. It's the most easiest thing for us to do. We're already doing it. We've got to work out how we can get in there more. We've just been in big news 2, and apparently there's big news 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's correct, yeah.
How many? We're in all the other big newses, but the big news here is we're not in big news 2. It's further evidence of getting in the car and seeing your customers drive sales more than anything, because it jogs memories. It's just what you've got to be doing. It's time consuming.
Yeah.
That's why loads of businesses don't do it. Just rely on sending a bloody email. This is actually what you do to build a business. Everyone just thinks these big supermarkets is where everyone's going, but these little convenience stores are still doing some really good numbers. Have a little fact for you. Here used to be an old cinema.
Right, okay.
And I nearly bought that. I put a little article of me nearly buying it here, so you can see that's not just me making it up, but it was in such a bad way. I was very young, very scared. I was taking up more than I could chew. There was dead pigeons everywhere. There's probably 5 million quid sorted out, so I bowed out. The interesting thing about that was the guy that owns the big theme park down the seafront is now a customer of ours, as he's the big dog of this town when it comes to leisure and tourism. I wrote an email to him asking for permission to buy it. He said, I really appreciate you asking that, and since then we've become really good friends on the back of that email. But right on the back of it was sort of meant to be, because I own a block of flats just on the side of it. So there's always something about this area that's pulled me to it. Right, let's go and see. This is a new customer that Nigel brought on board, called South Sea Express Cuisine. Hi sir, I'm James, lovely to meet you.
And he wanted to try and build an ice cream parlour there.
But the staff will do the ice cream.
Most likely, because otherwise...
They will just go mad with it. Going out, seeing customers strikes again. This is a buffet restaurant that's just been open about 2 months. They're putting a Rossi parlour in where everyone can help themselves to ice cream as part of the price. I said, oh, have you done this before? And they said they've got 2 bigger restaurants in London that they're having ice cream they don't buy from us. So this could be an opportunity to get 2 more bigger customers on the back of literally getting out in the car and seeing people. It's why it's so important. A day on the road trying to grow the Rossi Ice Cream Company. Just disappointed on many, many fronts, really. We're not doing enough by knocking on doors, not doing direct mail enough. We've grown the business, don't get me wrong. Since we've been here, we had our best ever August, but we're just leaving so much on the table by not making stuff happen enough. You know, and I mean, I've seen our delivery vans today. We've hardly any stock in them. We've got 2 out rather than 1 out. And then there's, you know, some of our products out of stock. We should be really focusing our energies and being way more frugal on stuff. I think some of the things to remember with a business like ours is, because there's lots of other elements to it that, you know, do very well, we can take longer to sort things out sometimes, and it just shouldn't be like that. It should be way more bootstrapped and way more entrepreneurial. And that is part of my big mantra for businesses: be frugal on costs so you can be generous on investment. And what I saw today was no frugality at all. I just think I've been wasting money left, right and centre, and it's my job to, you know, in our meetings in this room to say, guys, we have got to step up or we're not going to be here, because I don't want to just keep funding it every single month. I know we're going to be all right in a couple of years' time. I know we're on the journey to improvement already, but it's just not happening fast enough. So that's my job. Now, on a positive note, if you would like to learn how to grow your business and not make some of the mistakes that I'm making here today, then why don't you come along to my 2-day meetup for entrepreneurs and business owners. It's called Business Masterclass, and I'm running it in London. It's going to be 2 great days, learning how to get customers, keep customers, be frugal on costs so you can be generous on investment, all the tips and tricks I know on property investment and buying companies and everything in between. This event is just the best seminar for entrepreneurs to grow their business. You can get your tickets at jamessinclairbmc.net. There's a link in the video description. Tickets are only a few £100. If you're serious about growing your business, you want to get tickets for Business Masterclass. I'll see you there.